The shimmering spires of Xenothar glinted against the mauve sky as Jason Carter's spacecraft prepared for its descent. His stomach churned, partly from the rapid deceleration and partly from anticipation. After months of grueling preparation, the moment was finally upon him. Humanity's inaugural diplomatic mission to the vast Galactic Confederation. Jason straightened the lapels of his pristine white uniform and checked his reflection in the viewport. At 32, he cut a striking figure, tall, with closely cropped auburn hair and sharp blue eyes. Would his appearance make any difference to beings from the far reaches of the galaxy? The shuttle touched down with a gentle thump, and Jason exhaled deeply as he approached the airlock. This was the moment of first contact. The door slid open with a hiss, releasing a rush of warm, aromatic air. Jason squinted against the brilliant sunlight as a cacophony of alien sounds filled his ears. A vibrant assembly of alien creatures swarmed the landing platform, waving banners and emitting high-pitched trills that he could only assume were cheers. "Welcome, Envoy Carter," boomed a voice. A towering figure stepped forward, humanoid in form but possessing 4 arms, with skin that glistened like liquid opal. "I am Zar, Chief Protocol Officer. We are delighted by your arrival." Jason nodded respectfully, his voice steady despite his nerves. "The honor is mine. I bring greetings from Earth and the United Systems Alliance." Zar's head tendrils quivered in what Jason hoped was a gesture of goodwill. "Come, we have prepared a grand reception. The Empress herself awaits your presence." As Jason followed Zar through the throng, his diplomatic training fought against the sensory overload. The beings surrounding him presented a dizzying array of forms. Some floated effortlessly on anti-gravity disks, while others undulated on a myriad of legs. The air was thick with exotic scents, and the susurration of translator devices filled the space. They approached a lavish, hovering platform, and Jason hesitated for a moment. Zar gestured reassuringly. "Is it safe?" Jason asked. Zar's eye stalks wiggled in what seemed to be amusement. "Of course. We would never place our esteemed guest in harm's way." Gingerly, Jason stepped onto the platform. It wobbled momentarily before stabilizing, and he clutched the railing as they sped off, weaving through impossibly slender towers that defied earthly architectural norms. "My apologies for the crowd," Zar said as they traveled. "Your arrival has sparked quite a sensation. Many of our citizens have never encountered a human before." Jason nodded, still absorbing the astonishing sights around him. "It's all quite extraordinary. I hope I can meet your expectations." Zar emitted a burbling sound that Jason took for laughter. "You are most humble, Envoy. But come, we approach the Imperial Palace." The platform slowed as they neared a structure that dwarfed all others, its crystalline spires sparkling with a kaleidoscope of colors, shifting and morphing with the light. As they disembarked, Jason was struck by the palace's grandeur. Intricately carved archways led into vast chambers adorned with luminous mosaics that seemed to pulse with life. Zar led him through a series of opulent halls until they reached a pair of massive doors that slid open to reveal the throne room. At the center, upon a raised dais, sat the Empress, a being of ethereal beauty, her form enveloped in a shimmering robe that seemed woven from the stars themselves. Her eyes, an indescribable shade of violet, regarded Jason with a mix of curiosity and warmth. "Envoy Carter," the Empress spoke, her voice melodious and resonant. "We are honored by your presence. Welcome to our home." Jason bowed deeply, overwhelmed by the regal aura she exuded. "Your Majesty, it is a profound honor to represent Earth in this historic meeting." The Empress gestured gracefully, and Jason approached, his heart pounding in his chest. "We have heard much about your people's capacity for empathy and understanding. Our worlds are in need of such traits." Jason nodded, his mind racing with the importance of this moment. "It is our hope that through cooperation and mutual respect, our civilizations can forge a lasting bond." The Empress smiled, a gesture that, despite its alien nature, conveyed a warmth that eased Jason's anxiety. "Indeed, we hope for the same. But first, there is a matter of great urgency that requires your unique abilities." Jason listened intently, as the Empress explained the plight of her people. A mysterious ailment had spread through their civilization, threatening their very existence. The disease was psychosomatic in nature, and the Empress believed that human touch, renowned for its healing and comforting qualities, might hold the key to curing it. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Jason agreed to help in any way he could. Guided by the Empress, he was led to a chamber where the afflicted were gathered. As he moved among them, offering a comforting touch and words of encouragement, he witnessed firsthand the miraculous power of human connection. Slowly, the color returned to the alien's skin, and their eyes brightened with renewed vitality. News of the healing spread rapidly, and soon Jason found himself at the heart of a celebration that spanned the entire planet. The Empress expressed her deepest gratitude, declaring that Jason's actions had forged a bond of friendship between their worlds that would endure for generations. Humanity had not only secured an alliance with the Galactic Confederation, but had also saved an entire civilization from the brink of collapse. As Jason prepared to depart, the Empress presented him with a token of their gratitude, a crystalline medallion that glowed with an inner light. Take this, Envoy Carter, as a symbol of our enduring friendship and the hope that our worlds will continue to thrive together. With a heart full of pride and a sense of accomplishment, Jason boarded his shuttle, reflecting on the extraordinary journey he had undertaken. Humanity's first step into the galaxy had not only been a diplomatic success but a testament to the power of compassion and understanding. As the shuttle lifted off, Jason gazed out at the planet that had welcomed him so warmly. He knew that the future held countless possibilities, and with the foundation of trust and friendship they had built, anything was possible. Humanity had reached out into the cosmos and found not just allies, but friends, and in doing so, had secured a brighter future for both worlds. As Jason's shuttle soared away from the radiant planet of Xenothar, the view of the sparkling spires gradually receded, blending into the vast tapestry of space. The sight of the distant world left him with a profound sense of accomplishment. The mission had gone beyond mere diplomacy. It had become a transformative journey of mutual healing and understanding. The journey back to Earth was tranquil, allowing Jason to reflect on the enormity of what had transpired. His thoughts drifted back to the Empress and the people of Xenothar, their expressions of relief and joy, and the deep sense of connection he felt with them. The medallion she had given him, now resting in his pocket, seemed to pulse with a soft, reassuring glow. It was not just a token of gratitude, but a symbol of a bond that had been forged under extraordinary circumstances. As the shuttle approached Earth, the familiar blue and green of his home planet filled the viewport. Jason felt a wave of anticipation and a touch of nervousness as he prepared to debrief with the United Systems Alliance's Council. His mission had been historic, and the implications of his actions would be discussed at the highest levels. Upon landing, Jason was greeted by a contingent of officials and media personnel. The buzz of excitement was palpable as he stepped out of the shuttle, his uniform still pristine despite the long journey. The media, eager for details, swarmed around him, their cameras flashing and microphones thrusting forward. "Envoy Carter, can you tell us about the reception you received?" a reporter asked, her eyes wide with curiosity. Jason smiled, the warmth of his recent experiences still fresh in his heart. The reception was extraordinary. The people of Xenothar were incredibly welcoming. Their gratitude for the assistance we provided was immense, and the bonds we've established will pave the way for a new era of cooperation between our worlds. As he made his way through the throng of reporters and officials, Jason's thoughts were filled with the upcoming meetings with the Council. These discussions would be crucial in shaping the future of interstellar diplomacy and setting the stage for future collaborations. At the Council chambers, Jason was ushered into a large conference room where high-ranking officials awaited him. The room was filled with a sense of gravity, the walls adorned with holographic maps and symbols of unity. Jason took a seat at the head of the table, flanked by representatives from various sectors of the United Systems Alliance. "Envoy Carter," began the lead diplomat, "we've been following your mission with great interest. Your report has already been the subject of much discussion. Please, share with us the full details of your encounter and the impact it has had." Jason took a deep breath and began his account, detailing the vibrant reception on Xenothar, the urgency of the Empress's plea, and the healing process that followed. He described the emotional and psychological connections he made with the inhabitants, the way their shared experiences transcended cultural and biological differences. The council members listened intently, their expressions a mix of awe and contemplation. When Jason finished, there was a moment of silence as the gravity of the situation sunk in. "This is a landmark achievement," one of the council members finally spoke. "You've not only saved an entire civilization, but have also established a model for how diplomacy and empathy can work in interstellar relations. We need to ensure that this precedent is respected and built upon." Jason nodded in agreement. The success of this mission underscores the importance of understanding and compassion in our interactions with other worlds. We must continue to approach such encounters with the same openness and willingness to help. The discussions continued late into the evening, covering everything from the specifics of the diplomatic protocols to the long-term benefits of the alliance with Xenothar. The Council recognized the need for a formalized structure to maintain and nurture the relationship, ensuring that both parties would benefit from the exchange of knowledge, technology, and cultural enrichment. As the meetings concluded, Jason felt a profound sense of pride in the knowledge that his actions had set the stage for a new chapter in humanity's exploration of the galaxy. The collaboration with Xenothar promised to bring advancements and opportunities that would enrich both civilizations. In the weeks that followed, Jason's efforts were widely recognized. He was celebrated as a hero, and his mission was hailed as a turning point in interstellar diplomacy. Schools and institutions began incorporating his story into their curricula as a testament to the power of empathy and cooperation. Jason kept the medallion from the Empress prominently displayed on his desk as a reminder of the connection he had forged and the responsibility that came with it. He frequently corresponded with his counterparts on Xenothar, continuing to build the bridge between their worlds. The exchanges were not just about formalities, but about deepening the understanding and friendships that had begun. Life on Earth resumed its usual pace, but the impact of the mission lingered. The United Systems Alliance and the Galactic Confederation worked closely together on various projects, from scientific research to cultural exchanges, further strengthening the alliance. Jason knew that this was just the beginning. There were countless worlds and civilizations out there, each with its own unique story and potential for collaboration. His mission had proven that humanity could play a significant role in the greater galactic community, not just as explorers, but as partners in a shared journey of discovery and growth. As he looked out at the stars one evening, Jason felt a renewed sense of purpose. The galaxy was vast and full of mysteries, but with each step forward, humanity was carving out a place in the cosmos, a place defined by compassion, understanding, and the promise of a brighter future for all. The arrival of Jason Carter's mission on Earth had sparked a series of profound changes and opportunities in interstellar diplomacy. As the months progressed, the momentum of the historic encounter with Xenothar translated into significant advancements across multiple sectors. The United Systems Alliance, recognizing the monumental success of Jason's mission, initiated several new programs to solidify and expand upon the newfound alliance with the Galactic Confederation. A dedicated interstellar relations department was established, focused on nurturing and managing relationships with other civilizations. This department was tasked with ensuring that future missions would uphold the principles of empathy and cooperation demonstrated by Jason. Academic institutions on Earth quickly adapted their curricula to include studies on extraterrestrial diplomacy and xenobiology. Universities offered new courses that explored the complexities of interstellar cultures, languages, and societal structures. These courses were designed to prepare future diplomats and scientists for the challenges and opportunities of working with diverse alien civilizations. Cultural exchange programs were launched, enabling people from Earth to visit Xenothar and vice versa. These exchanges allowed individuals from both worlds to experience each other's customs, art, and daily life, fostering mutual understanding and respect. Art galleries and museums began featuring exhibits on Galactic Confederation cultures, and interstellar festivals became a regular occurrence, celebrating the rich diversity of life in the galaxy. The collaboration with Xenothar opened doors to groundbreaking scientific research and technological innovations. The advanced medical knowledge gained from the Empress's request led to new treatments and therapies on Earth. Scientists and medical professionals from both worlds worked together to refine these treatments, leading to advancements in healthcare that benefited both civilizations. In the field of technology, the exchange of knowledge resulted in significant breakthroughs. Xenothar's expertise in energy generation and material science allowed for the development of new technologies on Earth, including more efficient propulsion systems and advanced energy sources. Joint research projects focused on sustainable technologies, aiming to address pressing issues such as climate change and resource scarcity. Politically, the success of Jason's mission bolstered Earth's standing within the Galactic Confederation. The United Systems Alliance gained a seat at the Confederation's Council, providing a platform for Earth to influence interstellar policies and decisions. This position allowed Earth to advocate for fair trade practices, cooperative security measures, and peaceful exploration of new territories. Economically, the alliance with Xenothar opened up new markets and opportunities. Trade agreements were established, allowing for the exchange of goods, resources, and technologies. The flow of interstellar trade brought prosperity to both worlds, with Earth exporting its innovations and Xenothar providing rare and valuable materials. Jason Carter's role in these developments was recognized and celebrated widely. He was invited to speak at conferences and forums on interstellar diplomacy, sharing his experiences and insights with others. His story was used as a case study in diplomatic training programs, illustrating the power of compassion and understanding in forging interstellar relationships. Despite the accolades and attention, Jason remained focused on his work. He continued to lead missions and participate in diplomatic efforts, always striving to build upon the foundations laid during his historic encounter with Xenothar. His dedication to fostering peace and cooperation remained unwavering. As the years passed, the alliance with Xenothar became a model for future interactions with other civilizations. The principles of empathy, respect, and collaboration established during Jason's mission guided new diplomatic endeavors. Earth and the Galactic Confederation worked together on projects that spanned a wide range of fields, from space exploration to cultural preservation. Exploration missions were launched to chart new regions of the galaxy, with teams composed of members from both Earth and Xenothar. These missions aimed to discover new worlds and potential allies, further expanding the network of relationships that Jason had helped to establish. In the heart of the Galactic Confederation, the relationship with Earth was celebrated as a beacon of what interstellar cooperation could achieve. The Empress, now a revered figure across the galaxy, continued to champion the values of unity and understanding that had been pivotal in their alliance with humanity. As Jason looked toward the future, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The challenges and triumphs of his initial mission had paved the way for an era of unprecedented collaboration between Earth and the Galactic Confederation. The legacy of his efforts was not just in the treaties and agreements, but in the spirit of partnership and shared goals that defined this new era. In the twilight of his career, Jason reflected on the journey that had begun with a single diplomatic mission and evolved into a thriving interstellar alliance. The galaxy, once a realm of distant stars and unknown possibilities, had become a canvas for humanity's dreams and aspirations. With each step forward, Jason knew that humanity was not only exploring the universe but also discovering its place within it, one defined by cooperation, mutual respect, and a shared vision for a brighter future. As the years progressed, the impact of Jason Carter's historic mission continued to ripple through both Earth and Xenothar. The bond between the two worlds grew ever stronger, and their collaboration flourished in ways that few could have imagined. This period marked the dawn of a golden era in interstellar relations, one characterized by harmony, innovation, and shared achievements. The day arrived when Earth and Xenothar would celebrate the 10th anniversary of their alliance. A grand festival was organized, set to take place on both planets simultaneously through a network of interconnected holographic displays that allowed citizens of both worlds to participate in the festivities. This unique celebration, aptly named the Festival of Stars, was designed to honor the enduring friendship between the two civilizations. The festival featured a spectacular array of events, from musical performances and art exhibitions to scientific showcases and cultural exchanges. Earth's cultural contributions included a mesmerizing blend of music, dance, and cuisine that highlighted humanity's artistic diversity. Xenothar's festivities showcased their own rich heritage, with dazzling light displays and performances that seemed to defy gravity. Jason Carter was invited to deliver a keynote speech at the central celebration held in the Grand Amphitheater on Xenothar. The amphitheater, a marvel of alien architecture, was filled with representatives from both worlds, their excitement palpable. The audience included the Empress, who had become a beloved symbol of unity and cooperation, as well as many of the individuals who had been directly impacted by the alliance. As Jason stepped onto the stage, he was greeted with a thunderous applause that resonated through the amphitheater. He looked out over the sea of faces, both human and alien, and felt a deep sense of pride and contentment. His speech reflected on the incredible journey they had embarked upon together and the remarkable progress they had achieved. He spoke of the shared dreams and aspirations that had brought them together and expressed his gratitude for the trust and friendship that had blossomed over the years. In the beginning, it was a mission to make contact, Jason said, his voice steady and full of warmth. But it has become so much more than that. It has been a journey of discovery, of shared growth, and of realizing that the bonds we form with others can truly change the course of history. Our alliance is a testament to the power of understanding and cooperation. Together, we have created something truly extraordinary. As he concluded his speech, the amphitheater erupted in cheers and applause. The Empress approached the stage, her eyes shining with pride. She presented Jason with a ceremonial medal, a symbol of the highest honor that Xenothar could bestow. The medal, intricately crafted from their rarest materials, was inscribed with symbols of unity and peace. With the festival in full swing, Jason took a moment to reflect on the future. The celebration was not just a look back at their achievements, but also a vision of what lay ahead. The continued collaboration between Earth and Xenothar promised new discoveries, advancements, and opportunities that would benefit both worlds. The success of the mission had set a precedent for future interstellar relations. Inspired by the example set by Earth and Xenothar, other civilizations began to reach out, eager to explore the possibilities of cooperation. The principles of empathy and mutual respect that Jason had championed became the foundation for new alliances, and the galaxy began to transform into a more interconnected and cooperative community. Jason continued to play a vital role in these new endeavors, working alongside diplomats and scientists from various worlds. His efforts helped to shape the policies and practices that governed interstellar relations, ensuring that the spirit of unity and collaboration remained at the heart of their interactions. In the years following the anniversary celebration, Jason found personal happiness as well. His life, once focused solely on diplomatic missions, expanded to include new opportunities and relationships. He found love with a fellow diplomat from Xenothar, and together, they embraced a life of adventure and exploration. Their partnership was a beautiful blend of two cultures, a living example of the harmonious integration that had been achieved. As he looked up at the stars on clear nights, Jason felt a profound sense of fulfillment. The galaxy, once an enigmatic expanse of distant lights, had become a canvas for shared dreams and aspirations. The future was bright, filled with promise and possibility. The story of Jason Carter and the alliance between Earth and Xenothar became a legend that was passed down through generations. It was a story of hope, of the power of human connection, and of the incredible things that could be achieved when people, regardless of their origins, worked together with a common purpose. And so, as the galaxy continued to unfold its mysteries and opportunities, Jason Carter's legacy lived on as a beacon of what could be achieved through compassion and unity. The stars, once symbols of the unknown, now shone brightly with the promise of a future where all civilizations could thrive together, hand in hand.